Hey everybody, now just as I was talking about in the first part, this is the second part where we talk about the instruction point for this this newsletter. And today what I'm going to talk about is a really critical thing called transition. So transition is that point where the club it's been heading backwards and it's about to come forward. There's a transition area, a transition period. And the reason I would talk about this, because of the nature of golf, a lot of us are very tight and very quick. The stationary ball in golf, which you would think would make golf easier, in certain ways makes golf harder. Because if I was in motion, I would in tennis I'm in motion, I'm flowing. In other sports I'm flowing. In golf I'm at this standstill. And then I go back, and my desire to hit the ball solid, my desire to get it up in the air, my desire to hit it straight, my desire to hit it long, all those things have an effect instinctively on how I swing the golf club. So transition is a problem that I see in a lot of golfers, and that's why I wanted to talk to you about it, to get you to have world-class transition, I call it. So world-class transition means that you would swing the club back. So don't take the club back and go real slow. Swing it back with momentum. And then when you get to the top, the club would smoothly start down, gradually starting to accelerate, and then having its maximum speed as it gets to the golf ball. My instinct tells me about the time I'm here, there's something in us that wants to rush forward. Get the shot over with, hit it to the target, and a lot of us just are not letting ourselves complete the backswing and have that good world-class transition. So a couple things for you to practice to develop world-class transition. A, be aware of it. And so we're going to start out, and we're just going to start out at a lower effort level. So if I was swinging at a lower effort level, that would tend to make my transition better. So you're just going to have to figure out which one's best for you. It could be 20%, 30%, 50%, 60%. But start out at a low effort level. So that was reasonable. Let me hit one more. A little bit on the thin side. And that's one of those, to me, it's still to this day very interesting how that to me internally felt like I was going to swing at 50% effort, and yet the ball went almost 100% distance. Because at the bottom, the club was going so much faster than I had planned on it going, and that I felt like it was going to go. And until we do that drill, we don't realize that. Second drill I want you to do is I want you to monitor, because if I'm going to get to the top and come down quickly, then my grip pressure and arm pressure change pretty dramatically. So we're going to take this hand, our right hand, that's usually the culprit if we're right-handed, and so we're going to swing it back. And so when we have a poor transition, let's say on a scale of 1 to 10, the grip pressure is a 5. We get to the top and all of a sudden it becomes a 7, an 8, a 9. Let's swing it back and feel like that hand and arm stayed at 5. Okay, so you're going to monitor your grip pressure and make sure that it stays a 5. That one felt really good. And so I really kept my mind focused on what my right hand and arm were doing, and it stayed the same throughout the swing. And when I don't think about it, it's real easy for it to be a little jumpy, a little bit grabby. And then the third drill is it's a rhythm drill, but it affects transition, and that would be to, in a very leisurely way, count 1001, 1002, 1001, 1002. So just a very leisurely counting drill to help your transition. Okay, so we've got 3 drills. We've got effort level. So when your effort level is lower, your transition tends to be smoother. We've got grip pressure. Pay attention to your grip pressure. That tends to make transition smoother. And then we've got rhythm counting. 1001, 1002. Getting that transition to be where you can match up to this model. The swinging of a golf club. Back and forth. The swinging of a golf club. So work on those 3. Report back to us on your world-class transition, and when you have that kind of transition, you will definitely see an improvement in your shots for that round of golf. Thanks a lot.